Kim Kardashian, the well-known reality star, has decided to open up about her thoughts on the situation in Israel. While she had initially shared a brief statement on her Instagram stories regarding the crisis abroad, the mother of four has now taken to Instagram to provide a more comprehensive statement addressing her views on the Hamas attack in Israel. "A message to my Jewish friends and family. I love you. I support you," she began. "I have heard about how scared you feel during this time, and I want you to know you are not alone in this. My heart is broken seeing the videos of these babies and families being terrorized and murdered in front of the whole world. As human beings with a heart, how can anyone not be devastated by these horrific images that we will never be able to unsee? Brutal terrorism has taken innocent lives, and now both Israeli and Palestinian civilians are suffering and paying the greatest price there is. As an Armenian, I am particularly sensitive to these issues because I have been talking about the Armenian genocide for years. And now, after months of blockade with minimal media coverage and no external support, Armenians are the victims of an ethnic cleansing themselves in Artsakh," she continued. "They are in this moment also suffering from an extreme humanitarian crisis, and there are still prisoners of war being held captive or missing." Kim continued to ask her followers to have compassion for the victims of this crisis. "No matter whose side you are on, or how you have been triggered by the horrors of these past few days, our hearts should always have room for compassion towards innocent victims caught in the crosshairs of warring over power, politics, religion, race, and ethnicity," she wrote. "Although I know there is nothing I can do to personally get rid of the pain of those who are suffering, my family and I are praying for the safe return of hostages, for those that have died and their affected families, for peace for all the innocent, and for the perpetrators of this indefensible violence to be brought to justice," she added. "My call to action today, something that we can all do, is simply to reach out to your friends, colleagues, and those in your community, those who are hurting, no matter what side they are on. Check in on them and tell them you love them. I also ask that, during difficult times like these, not to judge who is or isn't speaking out, because everyone should be allowed to deal with times of crisis in the way that they feel most comfortable, whether it be privately or publicly," she concluded, wrapping up her post with the words, "Prayers and peace always."